Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Not you off my black business.
Welcome back to another great show with the crew that you love to see here and through. Soaring, NATO, and
Rapunzel with the bundles.
And
and
J Styles.
and yes, thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for coming back and joining us again for another episode with the podcast. And today, well, first of all, we wanted to tell y'all we know we did take a week off, and we don't want y'all to think that we slackers and we definitely pushing our pins and pushing, what we need to do out here. But just take it to consideration, guys. Like, it's really a lot putting out a podcast every week. And I don't think any of us consider how much work it really is. Like, we love this shit, but it be a lot. That is. What you
Especially
think of Ari?
We be having going on our personal lives too, and I think that's the thing that maybe people don't understand. Not even people that may watch us, but just anybody that's out there literally that's talking to the camera, talking to a mic or whatever. Like you actually have a life beyond what you're talking to. And shit, we got stuff going on. Sometimes they don't work out, sometimes they do, and you just gotta weather the storm. But people just need to know, like, we're not dedicated to this, but when there's times that we need to step away, we'll step away.
yeah, but we still here.
Yeah,
We still
we're still
coming,
here.
and we not gonna stop. So yeah.
Right.
And that's on period. Like, all that. Real bad. But, cute little side note, but on to the real note. Today, we're going to get on this main theme of cancel me? Cancel who? And that involves cancel culture. Like, what's up with that? What's up with cancel culture? And I'm here for cancel culture, but I'm kind of sometimes not here for cancel culture because sometimes people be like, damn, bitch, is we doing too much? Like,
I feel you. The problem with cancel culture is can you come back from being canceled? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about redemption culture? Like, I want you to go work on your shit right now because you irritating the fuck out of me. You doing some shit that's not cool. But then you know what? There's some shit that just deserves a cancel. Like, no, like dead ass for just canceling you. But like things that just get canceled consistently, like something that's going on right now, the Tiffany Haddish stuff with the Aries Spears. Like, do I think that Tiffany Haddish should be canceled? Or I don't, he's a whole nother thing. He's a whole nother topic. But
honey,
Tiffany,
y'all put on suspension right now. Like, we need
it's
to
kind of
know
like
what's real.
you want to cancel them, but then you also want to be like, damn, you made a mistake, bro. Not even him, but just like in general, like shit that y'all thought was funny was never funny. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The shit was never cool. But I'm like, do we
You
want to cancel
do y'all
them? No, I was like, we really want to cancel them like forever?
do y'all
Mm-hmm.
what is her name? I don't want to say the wrong name. She on Wild 'N Out. What's her name?
White
What's her
girl, black
name?
girl, Jess
Black
Hilarious,
B Simone.
be
Oh
smart.
Lord.
Y'all remember when B Simone got canceled for saying that she ain't want to work with? Be with no nigga that work a 9 to 5.
I don't even
I
know
don't
if she
think
was
that's.
canceled. They were just giving her as a real talking to because, girl, you trying to really shit on these 9 to 5 men
In the
and
world of
everything.
cancel culture, she was
So
canceled, or they tried to cancel her. Like in the world of cancel culture, they tried to cancel her. But I honestly feel like that's her fucking opinion. Like
yeah,
everybody's
like
not a 9 to 5 worker. Everybody's not like somebody that's going to clock in. Maybe she wants somebody that's on her level of what she does. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not saying I don't. Um, but like
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
I was like, yeah, sorry. But yeah, that totally lost it. I was like, damn, I lost his face. Okay, but I don't feel like she. I don't know. I just feel like maybe she just wanted to date somebody on her caliber of thinking of how she goes about life. Not saying that caliber in the sense of like she's better than, but it's just like no shade. Like B Simone dating somebody that works at McDonald's, I just couldn't see it because my thing is they do too many different things. Like they're clocking in where she's not having to clock in, and
Yeah.
she's creating her own work schedule. Now, do I think it could work out? Yeah, because she could possibly help somebody get to where she is. But who wants to invest all that time every time?
Well, that's a nigga you committed to.
But every time, nah.
Every time though, that's what I'm like. Every
Nah.
time,
I'm
It was
telling
just
you,
like, you
that's
know
somebody who
what?
fuck with broke niggas. It's not fun.
But she ain't said. Well, who knows if she said I need an entrepreneur who make like 6 figures or 5 figures. She just said I want an entrepreneur, based on what I remember. I'm just like, girl, obviously an entrepreneur don't mean they making like the coin you making.
now she would mean an entrepreneur that was making some fucking coin. Like, let's get real here. She was
But
not
some
talking
people
about
are
no entrepreneur
scammers,
that's like, oh yeah, I
and
do Bitcoin here, I do this,
PPP
this.
PPP loans was a thing.
And a lot of those motherfuckers
Exactly
going to
why.
jail.
What
Fuck,
she meant.
like,
The fuck.
Girl, you
I'm just
wanted an entrepreneur
saying.
so bad, girl. Like,
No,
okay.
my thing is this is coming up on the PPP scam. It's only gonna last but so fucking long. So I ain't want to fuck with you anyway, nigga, because we goddamn in the fucking cahoots with the government. What the fuck I mean, like fucking with a nigga that's in cahoots with the government with some PPP fraudulent ass shit. Like no.
They want that thug fraudulent dick.
But you know what? To
They
come up with a
ain't
good
back.
come up
They ain't
at the
came
moment.
back to get them people yet, but I know it's coming.
It's coming. But
But yeah,
I
it's
know
just like,
for a
dang, do
couple
we
of
need to
my friends
cancel the people
already
that's
knew.
out here using the PPP loans? Like, what even like defines what should be canceled and what shouldn't be canceled? And even with that, I don't like sometimes when people they'll use cancel culture all for one person, then it'd be a bitch they like, and they'd be like, oh well, it don't mean the same thing in this way, or oh well, it ain't exactly the same because this did and boop 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 bop, and it's just like, girl, I
It's only like certain things that you can't really come back from in my mind,
I know
even if
which
it's
one of them
not come out
is.
not true, huh?
I know what one of them is.
Yeah,
pedophilia.
it's like even
Don't fuck with the kids.
Mm.
yeah, like even if it's not true, you can't come back from that. You feel me? So like in my mind, I'm sorry, even if that shit not true, it's always there. So I'm not even about to fuck with nothing you do no more, and that's fucked up because you might not have done that shit, but. Mm-mm.
You know what? I'll say this. This sounds so fucking bad though, but I'm being dead ass serious, yo. I feel like we talked about this on our first episode a little bit, just but it probably made like cuts that didn't make it, like behind the scenes shit, basically. So like again, there's people that in our family that have molested us or molested, people, and we still be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like we forgive them, and we don't forgive somebody else. My
Hmm.
only problem with I will kick somebody to the curb if you did some shit to children and you like this. No, I still have that mindset. I want to continue that shit. But like if you're truly trying to make a like turnaround, like I'm never doing that shit again. Like I went to go get the fucking shock therapy, all the fucking help I need to get, and I'm never doing that shit again. That shit's sick, wicked, and nasty, and you never do that shit again. I'm okay with you coming back into society and we like this. We'll play it by, But like, you gotta be on some real heavy shit of like, we seen you do the work. Because if you just trying to enter back into society, like y'all, I'm back now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing this shit no more. We don't have anything to like prove. You don't have anything to prove. I'm kind of like, Well,
But
no,
it's
I'm not even kind. I'm like,
also, but with that, it's like what you might be like, oh, he ain't did shit in like 5 years. He good. Another person that will like, oh, he ain't did nothing in 10 years. So I'm like, well, it ain't been 20 years because I
That's
mean, even with
weird
that, it's not
though.
it's not the same thing, but it's like in comparison to like it's not the same thing. But Chris Brown, people are always going to consider in a way like that. He's a woman beater in a way, because it's just like they seen the pictures, even though it don't even matter. Rihanna may or may not have fought back. It's just the fact that we know that nigga whoop her ass.
See, and I have a problem with that because a lot of people, mamas got beat up. I fought a girl, and my woman beat her. So it's just like these like things of like
How
like
recent?
no, it's old. But I'm just saying, like, even if it was recent, a bitch can get it too. I'm letting y'all know that now. Don't run up fucking crazy. Don't run up crazy, bitch. A bitch is 5'5", 145. Keep it cute, bitch. I will bop your ass. But like I'm saying, like, I just it depends. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like don't fight girls. You cancel it. Like, look at me. Like I'm about to I can't. Like some shit for you, some shit ain't for me. Like do I think somebody? It depends, y'all. It really depends. Like I said, if they've been showing proof, and they have proof that they've been doing the goddamn work, and it's believable, and and they can prove it. I'm like, we'll think about it. We'll consider it.
We'll
Because
consider
my thing
what?
is,
We'll consider you watching my kids. Like consider
see,
what?
no, you're jumping there, and I'm like this. We'll consider it in the sense of like this. You're able to come back to the cookout. That's not watching the kids. That's not watching the
It's not.
kids.
Once that's on you, that's on you. What you talking about? There's no coming back from that.
You know what?
Like,
You know what? I was looking at something that Julia Fox said. Her TikToks actually eat.
She be having some good TikTok.
And
That's
she was like
true.
this, you know what? A lot of people that have been abusive, they never like to self-identify themselves as the victim. So they perpetuate being an abuser to honestly normalize it and not literally actually go seek out the help to become the victim and find the victim in themselves and say, you know what? I'm not what I went through. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to push that on other people. And that lets me honestly believe in redemption culture a little bit in the sense of like, you know what? People really need fucking help. If we're going to talk about mental health comes in so many different, layers. And I'm like this, maybe they need that attention and that mental health treatment that is really going to help them what the fuck they got going on. Because just honestly throwing everybody away, or not everybody, but throwing so many people away, is kind of like, it's not going to help them because they're going to commit the shit again when they get back out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or when they get back in the world. So I'm like,
how
let's
do
fucking
you
help
even
these people.
identify those people? Like, that's you
You
can't. You
identify
can't
them already
identify
because they've
who's
been
gonna do
locked
it
up
again.
one. So you already know the motherfucker's sick and crazy because the bitch got a motherfucking can't go to a fucking park sign on his motherfucking house. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? So that's identifying them, but it's just really keeping them
So,
on.
how do you identify it once they go to prison or something for a couple years? How do you identify when it's their release date that they're not going to do this shit again? People manipulate any type of way to get to what they want.
Hmm.
You
See,
don't know if they really genuinely feel sorry for what they did, or if they just want people to trust them again and
Right. And
feel
there's
sorry.
certain people that
Feel sorry.
feel sorry, but they continue to still do it.
that's
Exactly.
because people
That's
have
a
the
feel
leverage and power to do something. I bet you right now, if you had to pay every time, listen to me. Every fucking time you said had the thought in your brain, I want to smoke fucking weed. You had to fucking pay every fucking time. When I thought plus actually going to buy it, plus actually smoking it. It don't even matter if you smoke. You can buy it from somebody else, or just buy it and then think about smoking it because that's what people do. People buy shit they don't fucking use. They be eating themselves up and they don't fucking use the shit. Crazy and weird that they do that. But think about it. If you didn't have to buy it, I mean, if you had to think about it, buy it or use it, and you had to pay a fine every time one of those three things happen, I bet your ass wouldn't think about it or fucking buy it or use it. If you were fucking held to it, like, I mean, really held to it monthly,
I'm
like,
like,
you
girl,
got to
I'm
come
in
check in
bed.
with us every fucking month. You got to come check on us every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And that's that parole that people go through. So I feel like people parole and shit like that once they release from prison or release from a psych ward, shit like that. You really need to be checking in with somebody weekly, like every fucking 2 weeks. Every time I go get my hair cut, bitch, every other week, you need to be checking in. You got to be checking in. It's just weird because I believe in cancel culture, but then I do believe in like, what about redemption? That makes you think about prison. Like the prison complex is already crazy as it
Mm.
is, and we throw people in jail with no chance of being able to enter society again as a member of society without having to jump through fucking hurdles to actually feel normal. So I'm like half and half on the like Cancer. I don't believe you can come back from certain things, but if you're not showing proof that you will never be that person again.
Right.
Because what about people that's killed people in your fucking life? Like, you know, people like this, man,
But
I hate them
people don't
forever.
put them. They don't put them on the same pedestal. Well, depending on the person. People don't usually put them on the same pedestal as like again like a pedophile because it's just like, oh, you killed somebody, like you know.
But
Like,
killing somebody is actually,
but
you know,
that's
it's not
not
even
good. Like
killing
it's a
somebody could
life.
be
It's
worse
a
to
real
somebody.
stigma when you kill somebody too.
Like if you kill somebody, if somebody killed your child, you're like, yo, I will never forgive you. But there's people who are like, I forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always
They
amazed.
are very strong people because no, I don't. I'm not talking to you ever again. Like, just stay the fuck away from me.
You might get
Or
killed,
I'm gonna
but
do something that's gonna make your people cry, and I don't want to do that.
it's gonna be a lot of slow
Yes.
singing, the flower
Oh.
bringing.
What about accountability culture?
I feel like
In what way? Accountability, like people taking account. But the thing is, there's
You don't
also
have
the
to. You don't have to do
people.
it
There's the
self.
people that take accountability. They put out a video. They do their little donations, and then they be like, "Hey, I'm accountable. Hey, I'm
But see,
accountable."
that's not true accountability because that's a self thing. Accountability is like this. Look, you do some shit to me, I'm letting you know every fucking time. Like you ain't working on it. We can't fuck with each other right now. That's real shit. Like you keep smoking all the time. Every time we want to hang out, you want to smoke. I'm not fucking with you because every time you text me, it's on some smoking shit. I'm holding you accountable. You would never fuck with me again because you always want to smoke when we chill. What about let's go into the movies? That's me holding you accountable without you having to do it. It's a us thing, and I don't think we hold enough people accountable to the extent of like, you know what, I'm gonna stay on your ass so we don't forget about the shit because if we forget about it, guess what? You're gonna do the shit again.
Sydney Sweeney, you're wearing red again. Is this giving MAGA?
No, see what she wear. What did the bag of shit say?
Well, somebody got a laptop. Somebody look it up.
My thing is because if she was wearing a red shirt, woo. But if the
She
shit
wasn't
actually,
wearing it, but it was more so what her family was wearing. They were wearing these MAGA related hats, and you know, people online they caught on to that, and they're just
what
like,
is a MAGA
oh,
related hat? I'm confused.
like
Like,
it
what did
didn't
it
say
say?
directly "Make America Great Again," but it says something to the same effect.
Like,
Well, I ain't got the thing pulled up, and I don't want to.
paraphrase it. Paraphrase it.
It's been 2 weeks.
Damn it. What did she have it on?
No, she didn't have it on, but people held her accountable for her family's
Oh
actions.
man, fuck them. Fuck them motherfuckers. Like, bitch, I can't help that she want to go
But
shit, and
that's
I don't want to shit at the
also
moment.
the idea
I
of
don't know, it
accountability
was
culture,
a lot of
though.
them wearing that shit. Like, it
Like,
was a family thing. Like,
it was a family thing.
it was very much giving. We know what the fuck we got on in this motherfucking picture.
Now,
Like,
my question for y'all is this: do you be like this? I can't fuck with y'all because y'all still wearing the shit, even though you may like some of them to a certain extent.
If y'all wearing this shit, we ain't on the same wave.
if you disrespect my people in any way, it's okay.
We
We
ain't on
not.
the same wave, baby.
It's kind of
If you
like
disagree with our opinions, yes. But will you
we
disrespect us?
can
No.
we
okay, so
can
could y'all be friends with somebody
disagree
that's
about apples and
Republican?
oranges.
Not even saying that y'all a Democrat. I'm just saying, could y'all be friends with somebody that's a Republican?
I can be friends with somebody that's Republican, but it also depends on their ideas on certain policies. Because again, I'm gonna be like, so
Okay.
how do you feel about certain things? Because if we don't agree on specific things, it's just like, girl, I don't know how this can work. And I don't think that you should agree with all your friends on everything, but at certain times you're like, bitch, you feel this way, and why do you feel that way? Oh, you're sick in the head.
Yeah,
Okay,
because how many debates have we had in our friendship? Like,
A
I'm gonna give y'all
lot.
this scenario, and we can move on from this. make it quick. So this guy that I used to talk to, he told me that he was friends with somebody, and they're close. They're not super close, but they're close enough. That's what I say. They're close enough. And the person lied to him. In his eyes, he said that he wanted to hang out. Then he said the person was busy, but he said he felt like the person wasn't busy, and he felt like he just made that excuse. I said, so to me, that would be a chop for a friend. Simply because my thing is, why would you have to lie to me when you keep it serious? He said, it's not that serious in my world. Like, that's like, I would take it serious if we were blood, if we're a family. But like, I don't take that as like, he said, I think you're thinking too deep into a friendship. I was like, this. Bitch, lying to me about small stuff means that you may lie about big stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want you have to lie about anything if you really fucking friends with me, because if we're friends, why the hell are you lying?
If you're a grown ass adult, why the fuck you lying? Just say you don't want to hang out. Like, the fuck.
But he swore up and down, no, that's my friend. And I'm like, what, bitch? No, that would be canceled as a friend to me. Like, no, like, your friend is weird.
Can I be honest with y'all right now? I disagree. Only because I've always been the friend that sometimes I'm
That
just
lie.
not in the mood. And then I always get called out about it. Like, they will go to bat about how I don't want to answer the phone. I'm like, my mind just be everywhere sometimes. I don't want to talk. And it's
But
like, no,
you not answering
but
the
they be
phone
so
and
mad.
you lying are two different things. That's the thing. You not answering the phone, I'm like, girl, that's just Rapunzel not answering the phone. But like you being like, oh, I won't answer the phone because I was at church. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm on my thing of this. Now, what if I told you this? Y'all ain't shit. What's going on with me? I just didn't want to talk to y'all at the moment. The other day I was going through shit. Now, as a friend, would y'all be like, y'all, that shit fucked up, bro?
No, woman be like, shit,
What?
It be their moments. I don't care.
No,
Well,
because
Well,
I
no, I
genuinely.
wouldn't like that because I'm just like, girl, we had a
did I call
responsibility.
you 10 times and you ain't answered? This shit was important. I called you hella times. You should have called me back. But if I called you once or twice, it's like, all right, like.
My only thing is because I genuinely told y'all, like, I was like, no, I'm really going through some shit mentally right now. Like, I'm out of it. Like, me saying that is a whole fucking lie. I couldn't even get over the lie if I was not me. Like, if I was y'all and that was a real lie, I was like, this, bitch, you really violated because you really made up some serious shit. Like, you was really going through some shit. And you wasn't, bitch. You could have just told us it ain't that weak.
Right. The
Yeah, I
hell?
would. That's what I would expect.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I'm just like, girl, you ain't even gotta lie. Like you lying is just that ruins of anything. When a friend or somebody lies and you catch them in the lie, it shifts that energy. I don't care. And that even goes for these people that be on Twitter or whatever, and they catch these motherfuckers in a lie. We're like, oh, this bitch a liar. Hmm. What else y'all
If
actually
I
lying
really didn't
about?
care about the friendship,
And I bet.
Rapunzel, if I
Huh?
didn't care about the friendship enough, I could see me. I don't even want to make myself seem like that type of person where I can see myself making up some shit to somebody I don't give a fuck about.
Girl,
But
yeah.
like, if I didn't care for them as much and they really seriously wanted me to be somewhere, but I could be like, I could see myself saying like, no, I gotta go help my grandma. Like some shit like that.
Why? Like,
Because it's hard to disappoint people you care
No, no,
about,
no, no, no.
bro.
It's
it
not
ain't
So if
even the
you
bitch
can
you
hard.
spare your
care
feelings, I'm
about.
telling you why I do that.
Oh.
I'm talking about even if the shit was like, you're not really cool with them like that, like that, like that, but y'all cool.
Just
And
ignore them.
no, but see, what if they have something that's pressing, like, like, it's my birthday and I'm throwing go, like, it's about to be everything. I'm like, I gotta go help my grandma.
Like, nah, I can't. But thank you though for the invite. Period.
But
Now
see,
I
no,
gotta
that's
go help
different.
my.
That's different for saying like, yo, I want to go to the grocery store. Can you come with? Can you come to the grocery store? Me? No, I'm going through a mental breakdown right now. Like, bitch, you just lied.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
mean, but what if you
never
are
go
going through
that
a
hard
mental
with no
breakdown?
lie. It ain't
No,
that
but what if you're
deep.
not going through a mental breakdown and you literally just said, I'm going through a mental breakdown right now, bitch. I only asked you to go to the grocery store.
Bro, why the fuck you lying to me about going to the grocery store? Like, that's just weird.
Like, I don't want to go to the grocery store.
That's
Simple.
cool. I'm like, respect,
Okay.
respect,
Like,
respect.
all right, cool. Shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad.
But to say you having a mental breakdown right now, I'm like, this. What's going on?
Honey,
Yeah,
you're
they got me up a
canceled.
whole
You're
story
using your
about how
mental
somebody did some
health
shit that
to
you can't do.
lie.
Now I'm pissed off because you, like you just said, Rapunzel. Now you got to make some extra shit up that you know ain't going on, or pull up some
Cancel.
old shit that been happened. You like, girl, that was like fucking 3 years ago.
Cancel. See, I'm like cancel culture. It has its goods too. But some bitches need to be canceled.
Okay, okay.
So what's something that got canceled that you agree with?
Shane Dawson.
Who's
That was
that?
a little too fast. He was a YouTuber, but he was a
The white guy
more
with the red hair?
yes.
Okay.
Definitely should have been canceled. And when he finally got, I'm like, good. But I see
But
he's been
he,
trying to make a comeback these days.
I have a question then, to that, Shane Dawson. It's not even about Shane Dawson. It's kind of like the reverse of the question. I was about to say, would
Mm.
y'all cancel Trey Songz?
I don't play
yeah, I
Trey Songz
canceled
in
him.
this
I
house
ain't gonna lie.
because it's again, it's like a constant thing. Honestly, when Kiki Palmer says something, I'm like, look now, Kiki is an icon. She ain't just gonna say something just to say something. But there was all these men, all these people trying to be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, are you sure that happened? Even Wendy Williams, we love you, Wendy, but still, like, trying to be like, oh, was that really what happened? Like, but then we see she wasn't the only one that said something. It's like been multiple people. How many times do people have to come out for you to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be supporting this person's music or their work?
Also, he's canceled for you.
Oh, he's canceled.
He's
Even
canceled.
bottoms up,
He
I just
been
play Nicki's
canceled since
verse.
Kiki
Period.
said something to me. Like I ain't listening to no Trey Songz music since then.
Mm-mm.
He's canceled.
Yeah.
It'd be so sad because you like it's something that's a part of a person that you kind of grow attached to a little bit, and it's like, damn, I do like some songs. Should I not listen to them?
But it's also the what, like you said, like this sense of you overcoming. You know this stuff is out, and are you doing the work? I personally, not that I go out of my way and check for Trey songs, I have not heard him being like, you know what I do with these women were wrong, and I'm going to do the mental work I need to be a better man. I have not heard that, nor have I seen that. And
But what if
honestly,
you
I
don't believe
don't
that he's
give a
wrong?
fuck.
What if you don't believe that he's wrong?
I don't give a fuck, and I'm still not streaming.
Touche, 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 touche. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
cancel culture is real as fuck. We all have different opinions, and that lets you know motherfuckers can be canceled. I believe they can be canceled. Now that I was on the fence with it, but now that we all three have kind of different like mindsets, people can be canceled to people. Like and truly not even they don't even care about, the work that you have put in.
Is there someone that y'all think should have not been canceled?
Yeah.
Like who?
The guy who was who played he just something went by with him just now. He played in a movie called The Whale, and he was the guy who played in Tarzan. He was Tarzan. The first like Tarzan when it came out. He got blackballed or blacklisted because of not sexual allegations with him, but sexual allegations with somebody who's like really in top in Hollywood, and they blackballed him and they made sure he didn't get any motion pictures or nothing like ever since that. So have y'all ever wondered where the Tarzan character went? Like you haven't seen him in any other movies?
You mean like George of the Jungle?
Yes.
Oh, you talking about Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't know that, but back in the day, that was a fine ass white
But
man.
have you seen him in any other thing after that like that?
No,
He was
ever since like the
blacklisted.
Mummy, like he hasn't really worked like
He
that.
was blacklisted. Oh yeah, you're right, the mummies, but he was blacklisted. And
Mm.
something came out on Twitter where they gave him like a 5 minute standing ovation because like people felt to me bad for honestly believing those things. A lot of Hollywood people, a lot of people that were, watching movies, just kind of just whatever, you know what I'm saying, threw him to the wayside. And to see him get a 5 minute standing ovation, I'm like, people felt sympathy and they felt sad. Like, yo, like, He was telling the truth, and now we have to wait until years fast forward, and now motherfuckers like, no, believe men when they say they're fucking being sexually abused.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think he's one person.
Who do you think Rapunzel, if anybody?
Honestly, I can't even think of no people that been canceled. I can't.
Ah,
As soon as I don't like you, I really don't like you. I don't know.
why you don't like DJ Khaled? Why he
Yeah,
canceled for
chill
you?
out, bro.
You don't like DJ Khaled?
You fucking lying. You chill out.
Do you really don't like DJ Khaled?
No.
Why?
Why did you bring that up?
I just want to find out what DJ Khaled do
The
to
people want to
you.
know, why do you not like DJ Khaled?
Because I just feel like he's so arrogant. Like, and that's all. It's just that. Like, I like his music. I think he works very hard. And I fuck with the shit that he put out. He just arrogant as fuck. And I don't like arrogant people. That's it.
Lord,
Touche, touche.
you know who did it? God did.
That's who do you
That's a
feel
new
like they know?
album.
I know.
Ha 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 ha. But if anybody that I feel like had a little moment where people were trying to cancel her, but she had to show the girls that she is that girl again and again and again is the queen. Onika, Tanya Mirage. Like the Lady Girls is really trying to give my girl a hate train, and they was trying to really choo around and around, but she had to show the girls like talent wins. And so it's being a little petty, but talent wins every time.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I do feel like the way they were trying to cancel my girl was very unjust. They didn't want to hear a black queen talk her shit. And, it's just very telling because the most disrespected person in America and around is a black woman, along, if you ask me, black gays too. But, yeah,
You done?
I
Yep.
guess.
We talk about people that's actually been canceled,
They try to cancel her.
but you just said try before canceled. I said
They're
people who
never
actually
going to be able to
been
cancel
canceled.
her. Never gonna happen. So you could
Period.
have
Nikki has never been canceled. You
You
could have
know what?
said that.
Someone who's been canceled but shouldn't have been canceled. I'm trying to think. Like who? You know what? Will we consider Monique as someone who was? You know what? They try to blackball her too. But I want
Yeah.
to talk. But like, I'll say with her. I'm not gonna get on the pressure stuff. I think the way like like the public like took the whole Netflix situation with her when she was out here saying like, "Yo, Netflix was being discriminatory against me, like on a racial and on like as a woman like stance. Like people was really not here for that. They was over here like saying like, "Girl, you crazy? You don't know what you talking about? Da 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 da. Like, how dare you try to compare yourself?" And it's just like, well, if you check the numbers of what they was giving out Amy Schumer during that time and what they was get out here giving Dave Chappelle and how they was trying to lowball Wanda Sykes, I mean, it sounds like what she was saying really adds up. But it sounds like people don't always want to listen to what people want to say just based on, oh, well, I heard this. Oh, such and such said that. And it's like, dang, you ain't even give a person to redeem themselves, even when they have a solid case. And she had a solid case.
Well, she got something coming out with her now.
And we let it
Oh, we're gonna be
see
listening.
Netflix with the redeeming culture.
But I told you, I believe in redemption culture. Not for every single thing, but I do believe in it for some certain things. Like, it's a few of them, but they're there. They're there. What was the next topic though?
Overall, do y'all have any final words like with people and in your takeaways with cancel culture? where we've been, where we're at, where we're going.
I think people about to start getting canceled way more. Like, we're only getting more toxic. And since we're getting more toxic, like, it's going to be hard to not want people to get canceled because my thing is exposure to so many things are just happening so rapid. You know, the things that were under the table years ago, they're literally right in front of us. So I see it like being something that is just like to the forefront even more because my thing is like we're just getting hit with so much things because of technology. So I can see like cancer culture growing. Um, Now who's to say if it's going to be fabricated or the truth? But I definitely see it growing.
Hmm. I'll add on to that. I know some people they might see cancel culture as just an internet thing. I'm like, no, cancel culture is an internet thing, but it is alive and well, and it can definitely infiltrate into your regular day to day life. So watch your man and watch your mouth.
What about you, Rapunzel?
Uh, and Rapunzel, you got anything you want to add?
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties over here. What's the question? I'm sorry.
Oh my
Is there
god.
any last minute takeaways you'd like to add on cancel culture and your last minute thoughts?
No, sorry.
Uh,
I really don't have anything to say right now.
No, it's good. Look, you told us how you really felt, and I just I think you're real a firm believer of like, bitch, once you're gone in my memory, you're gone.
you bitches
Yes.
is done. You're dead.
And I know is that wrong? Do y'all feel like that's wrong?
I think there could be a little bit of room for like grace, but I don't think you're wrong for wanting people to just not enter your orbit of peace. I don't think anything is wrong with that, but I do think there could be grace periods for some people to be like, you know what, you did do something, but I'm able or willing
Hmm.
to, like try to accept you back in my life at some capacity.
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
I
not
feel
every
like
time.
giving people and they always end up doing the same shit. So
But
it's
see, we're
like,
always forever growing, and it's going to always happen. Like we, hopefully, y'all plan to be like 70 or 80, so people are going to keep disappointing us. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
They are. Shit, it happens. Like, and
Cause
it's
I'm
so
proud
sucky
of
to think about it. But it's like, the more we grow up, like people are going to disappoint us. Like, damn, like what the fuck? But you'll live to get over it. But then I said, I do think you can allow some things, not everything, not everything, but some things, some grace.
it. So yeah, guys, our last minute takeaway is expect disappointment. Yay!
Yay! Life lesson.
Ah,
yeah, it's something.
yes. Thank you guys for watching our episode. We love y'all for watching, for supporting us. And we do this for y'all. So we definitely gonna be back next week with another fabulous episode.
We are.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. I love y'all so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, or the next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. I just hope you bitches just really feeling good. Like that's real shit. But yeah, love y'all.
Feeling real cozy. So yes, adios.
Adios.